Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Study with Shreya. So, in this video, we are going to learn a new chapter. So, think what will be our new chapter name? Yes, you are right. Our new chapter name is Fractions. So, let's get started. So, let's see an example, a simple example to introduce you what is a fraction. Okay, so let's get started. So let's make a cake. Okay, so now I'm going to make a cake like a circle. Imagine that is a cake. Imagine that is a cake. And if I divide the cake into half, if I divide the cake middle in the cake, it will be known as what? It will be known as, it will be known as half of the cake, or we can say it as half. Okay, now second, if I divide the cake into 4 pieces, what it will be known as? That will be known as an quarter. Okay, here the spelling of quarter is wrong, Quarter, and we can also say it as 1/4. Now see, the 1 and the 4, there is a dash middle of that. In the middle, the above of the dash is known as like 1, and the below of the dash is 4. So the number which is above of the dash is known as numerator. What it's known as? Numerator. Okay, now second, the below the dash number is known as the denominator. Understood? What is the above of the dash is known as numerator, and the below of the dash is known as denominator. Okay, now let's talk about the types of fraction. There are many types of fractions. In this video, we are going to talk about some types of fractions that you have to study in this class. So it's our first part video. In the second part video, we will fully cover the types of fraction. In this video, we are going to cover half part of the types of fraction. So first type of fraction is proper fraction. In the proper fraction, there is an example given to you, 1/2. So what do you mean by 1/2? 1/2 in this, the numerator is smaller than denominator, or we can say it as denominator is bigger than numerator. Like these fractions are known as proper fractions. Okay, now let's move ahead with our second fraction. Okay, so what is our second type of fraction? The second type of fraction is known as improper fraction. Improper fraction. And the previous we have learned about the proper fraction. In this, now we are going to learn about improper fraction. What do you mean by an improper fraction? Improper fraction, it will be not in a proper way. For example, like in the proper fraction, the denominator will be bigger than numerator. But in the improper fraction, the denominator will be smaller than the numerator. Okay, so let's see some examples of that. Okay, so let's think what example will be correct for the unlike fractions. For example, 2/1. Okay, so in this what? The 1 is less and 2 is bigger than 1. Okay, understood this? Now, like it's big. It's bigger than 2 is bigger than 1, and 1 is lesser than 2. These are known as improper fractions. Okay, now improper fractions are completed. Now let's go to our next fraction, which is known as like fractions. Now what do you mean by a like fraction? Like means same. Like means same. So, same fraction, the fractions which have their same denominator are known as what? Are known as like fractions. For example, 1/2, 3/2, 4/2. These numbers have the same denominator. No different denominators. The fractions which have their same denominators are known as like fractions. Okay, so now understand it about the like fractions. Now let's see our next type of fraction. Okay. Now, what do you mean by we have studied about like fraction. Now we are going to study about the fraction type which is known as unlike fractions. What do you mean by an unlike fraction? In like fraction, what happens is the denominator will be same. But in the unlike, what is the meaning of unlike? Unlike means different. Okay, different. So in this, the denominators will be different. The fractions which have the denominator as different are known as unlike fractions. Okay, now let's see some of the examples of unlike fractions. Okay, so for example, 2 by 5, 3 by 6, 2 by 4, like that. These numbers have different denominators. So that's why these are known as unlike fractions. Okay, so in this video we are going to talk about it now because the time limit is going to be over. So in the next video we will talk about more. So thank you, bye bye, see you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, see you.